He was a scholar from the 15th century, and a Dutch scholar, humanist, and he was a writer who travelled around to different universities in Europe with his writing, with his learning, and that's why his name was given to the Erasmus programme, because he was a mobile scholar, so he was the first known European mobile scholar. Well, mobility students are usually adventurers, usually people who are looking for a good time, also people who are open-minded, open-hearted, and they want to go. They want to go and make new friends. They want to try something new.
O estudante Erasmus é basicamente aventureiro, creio eu.
An Erasmus student has to be a student, an adventure student, a student that wishes to know other cultures, has to be very sociable.
A minha maneira de escrever é uma pessoa com um nível social extremo, o melhor que pode haver. É uma pessoa que consegue socializar muito facilmente.
São sempre pessoas com um espírito muito aberto, que estão dispostos a novas aventuras, a conhecer novas coisas. É uma mentalidade completamente diferente.
They're looking forward to new experiences. So the main characteristic I think it's open-mindedness would be the principal, most important characteristic of an Erasmus student.
Ele tem já uma predisposição pela viagem, a viajar, conhecer aqui como a região aqui de Portugal, qualquer você fala viaginha de final de semana, vamos para tal cidade que tem tal isso, eles são totalmente motivados aí, que eles querem conhecer, eles querem ver isso tudo.
A maior parte deles viaja muito e isso dá uma perspectiva completamente diferente das coisas e do mundo. Parece é como sair da aldeia, basicamente, no nível maior, obviamente, mas depois a nível cultural, em que eles conhecem pessoal de mais variados sítios do mundo, não é?
I came here, it's like I met people from Asia, Japan, it's like Australian guy once, I think USA, everyone, English people, so we are exchanging experiences.
É tentar ter novas experiências, assim, procurar aquilo que não existe da onde você veio. E, assim, prestar atenção, se adaptar à rotina e conhecer pessoas novas, com certeza. Eu acho que esse é um dos pontos principais, onde você mais vai aprender, ouvir falar sobre novos costumes.
The one word is freedom. You're doing what you want. It's all up to you. For me, the most important parts, like, Erasmus are always traveling. Always. Like, it's very hard to find Erasmus who is not traveling. All of them are very tolerant, the English word. And it's like, really, after a while, you're not saying I'm from Poland. Then you're saying I'm from Europe.
You start to speak lots of language, a little bit of German, a little bit of Greek.
Competências linguísticas, isso ganham muito, mesmo muito. Não se calhar ao nível da língua do país onde eles vão ficar, mas ao nível do inglês. E hoje em dia isso é muito importante. E todos eles, mesmo aqueles que não sabiam falar, depois de um ano inteiro ou de um semestre inteiro, sempre a conversar em inglês, adquirem competências nesse nível muito, muito boas.
If I wouldn't go for Erasmus, my English I think would be like I understand, I can talk a little bit, but now I can make a conversation without special words, but we can communicate very quickly, fast.
It's nice you meet I think the nicest thing was that I traveled a lot. I meet like the most important thing I think is that you can really know the culture of this country. You know the everyday life, the behavior, the small things, the way the people live. Because when you come to somewhere, 1 week you can't see anything. You just can't see some monuments, some things, but you don't feel the real life, and this is the best in the countries. And the Erasmus gives this kind of opportunity that you can try it, and I know the people's life changes they are more open-minded and travel a lot during Erasmus. And when they come back, they want to do something, you know, like the guys who are in Poland, they're making a stand here, they want to meet other people, they're traveling, they're like, you know that people can live in completely different way, can think completely different. And in some change you don't even know, but it changes you. It changes your character a little bit.
Erasmus changed your life, I think. Make you more happy and more interested to life in general, study, and I think that make you also be more open to other culture. For example, sometimes if we are used to live in a certain way, we cannot imagine that there are other ways to live.
É uma mudança, é um alargamento da visão que a gente tem. Principalmente para aquele pessoal que não está habituado a viajar, é bastante importante.
My life. I don't know it because I'm still here. But I'm more self-confident for sure.
I became more calm, I think. In the sense of not being stressed out, not being so official and rigid and stuff.
In Poland I was working and studying at the same time, so I was tired, I didn't have got time for my friends. And here is like, I got extra money from university, so I don't need to work, I have got a lot of free time, I can enjoy. So I have got feeling like I am much more younger than in the past. So 1 year difference, but I have got feeling like I am 3 years old younger.
Before coming here I was very sad because I don't know, you know, when you are boring in your life there are periods that you are a little bit bored, and coming here, knowing new people make me be much more happy.
I came here and everything, I do what I want, I have a good scholarship, the scholarship is really nice, and fortunately I don't have to work and I just can focus on my studying, and I think you are here, it's very, very good.